it's your girl Nurse Reese, and you are watching Nurse Reese and the City. Hey babies, welcome back. And if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I put out new videos. Also, feel free to like, comment, and share this video as well as my other videos. Follow me on my social media accounts that are listed in the description. Woo! That was a lot. Now that we got that out of the way, this episode is part 3 of the Capella question and answer series, okay? So for this episode, I am going to answer some questions about how to stay focused throughout the program and how to structure an essay for success. And lastly, we're going to talk about how to use a sample assignment as a template. All right, so let's sit back and relax. Let's get into it. How to structure essays for success. All right, so my advice on how to structure your essays for success is to, for one, you want to, they do offer samples, especially in the beginning courses. Like in the very first course, they offer a sample. Take that sample and allow that sample to be your blueprint, okay? Allow that to be your blueprint. Anytime that I started a new assignment, it was basically a copy of the previous one, the format. And I just deleted all my information and went from there. I left all the references in so that, the format would be the same. And, there's a body of it that I basically got rid of. So as far as the heading and everything, I left it all the same and I just went in and changed it. Now, I said before, a lot of people, they use Perla or all these other things. They may use, I think even in Word, you can create something like that. Do what works for you, but just make sure that you're doing it so that it's effective and efficient for you. Also, what you want to do is you want to take the scoring guide. And basically each area, each competency, you want to take that out and you want to put it in your paper, right? So whatever it is in the scoring guide, that whole distinguished, take all the distinguished, go by the distinguished, take the distinguished and put it in your paper. For each area, what you want to do is take it and make a heading. I hope this makes sense. So I'm going to make something up right now. So it says, for this competency that I see, it says select technologies appropriate for blah, blah, blah in a certain situation. So my topic would be appropriate technologies for blah, blah, blah in bold. That would be my heading in bold. And then I would answer that question. And that's how you get distinguished. So you make sure that you're following the instructions, but the scoring tool, I keep on the scoring tool, sorry, I'm not old school, but the scoring guide, as long as you're following the scoring guide, you can't go wrong, okay? But also make sure that you're looking at the instructions so if there's anything additional that you need, that you're adding it, okay? So, all right, while I'm here, I have 2 questions that I need. Well, there's a question that I had about how to stay focused in the program. Okay, some of you may know, some of you may not know. I used to be in network marketing. And in network marketing, they always teach us about your why. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? What is your reasoning behind, the efforts that you're putting into something? So that's the same thing that, my advice would be to you all. Find your why, whatever your why is. What sacrifices are you going to make so that you can make your why come to life? It may be you For some people, hey, you need more money, you want a better quality of life. For some people, it just may be an accolade, an accomplishment, So for others, it could be their job is requiring. I don't know. People have 1,080,000 reasons why they want to do what they want to do. Okay? So you have to find out your why. And one thing, that helped me throughout my ADN program was, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, and what are you willing to do and or sacrifice to get it? So as long as you keep that in the back, front, sides of your mind, you're going to do whatever you need to do to buckle down and get the work done, right? Utilize your resources and just make it happen. One foot in front of the other. As long as you continuously put one foot in front of the other, you're going to make it to your destination. Just don't give up, right? So you have to find, your focus, your why. All right, so let me sign in really quickly. And I have a question that I did not get back to. All right, here we go. It was a little long, so I'm human too, guys. I have I do work, have a life, I have children. So while I do try to give back to you guys, you gotta give me a chance. Okay, so here it goes. I'm gonna give a shout out, and I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. Reese P on YouTube that I have yet to answer. So I decided, hey, what better time than now? So she goes, she asked me a previous question and I answered it, and then she goes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you as well for staying disciplined and knocking out those programs like a G. Thanks. I wanted to ask you, how do they set you up with practicum to render the 100 hours they require? And did you have any issues transferring your master's to the PMHNP program, the Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner program? Or if you have any info in regards to transferring your master's to another university program, since it was done through FlexPath, please, I would kindly appreciate it. Okay, so this is like a threefold question. All right, so practicum for the 100 hours. You were able to do the practicum when I was in the program. I believe it's still relevant. You were able to do the practicum remotely, or you could do a hybrid. You could do remote and in person. For some of the remote, they required like conferences. I didn't do any conferences. They required like CEs. I think you could do up to 10 hours of CEs. You would work on your practicum project. And there was a bunch of other things that you can do to fill in that time. So basically, I think all of the things that you were allowed to do remotely, it came up to about, 60 hours or so. And then you could do things remotely as well with your professor. However, I didn't do it like that. I did 10 hours a day on weekends, a couple of days during the week. And I did other things as well. So but there is a webinar that they provide a password to that gives you access to that information. They have a whole webinar on how you can utilize the hours. Okay. And so you definitely want to check that out. I will not be providing that information because that's it's specific to certain programs and things like that. And I don't know if it's still relevant. So, definitely ask your enrollment advisor for that information, or email practicum. They will respond back to you. It may not be as quickly as you want it, but they definitely will respond. Okay. So I have not had any issues transferring my master's from Capella to any university. What a lot of the universities do require is a letter grade. On your official transcript from the FlexPath program, they don't give a letter grade. They give, the competency, whether it was distinguished, proficient, basic, or non-performance. So you have to apply for or request a translated transcript. So some schools will take the translated transcript with no issues, because when Capella sends it, they need like a password to get it anyway. However, it was brought to my attention on the translated transcript that there is no mention of the school. There is no name of the school. And I had one sent to myself, and there is no mention of the school. even though it comes from their email and stuff. So you may want to request an official transcript, and then also have the translated transcript sent as well. Yeah, so that's basically it. I didn't have any issues with that. There's no issues. Capella is accepted. They're nationally accredited or regionally accredited. I don't know, but they're CCNE accredited, and that's what I needed. Okay, guys, so I hope you found this video valuable, helpful, resourceful. And if you have, please subscribe, like, share, comment, something nice and sweet, as well as follow me on my other socials. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Godspeed.